We're off to a great start, Jackie.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. We are doing our very first live, and we're already messing up. Thank you, Jackie, helping out. We just finished the Disneyland Half Marathon.
It was awesome.
Look, wait, hold on. You're gonna hear some blingy clanging here. Ah. Ooh. Ah.
So,
we just finished the Disneyland Half Marathon a little bit ago, and it was amazing.
it was
awesome.
so much fun.
So much fun. I'm sorry, I'm leaning over Jackie. So much fun.
Hot. It was hot.
It was hot.
The big, conversation all weekend was about the heat.
Yep.
Never really thought they would change the course or do anything, but there was a little bit of fear this morning. You could tell it was about to be time for the race to start, and there was this kind of awkward pause.
Yes.
And then they went back out to the crowd.
Carissa and Andrea kept taking breaks.
We were like, what is going on?
And we thought for sure that they were going to shorten the course.
We actually made a prediction.
We made.
And we were wrong.
Filmed it.
We were wrong.
So, but it was 5. What time did they actually start, though?
It was like maybe 5:05. Wasn't much later.
5:05.
So
did we enable the chat? I'm sorry, we have never done live before. Show. Oh, wait.
Oh,
who's that?
Thank you, Stephanie. Perfectly fine.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Thank you.
Sorry if I'm scared. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was great. So yeah, we were a little concerned, but you know what? Had they shortened it, it would have been a good call. It was hot, but actually, like the first 5 miles when we were in the parks, it was overcast. We really were having a good time. Hi. It was, we were having a great time. They had plenty of characters out. I mean, they did a really phenomenal, the whole weekend. They did a phenomenal job. Just amazing.
Lots of water stops, so many. You could tell they had some extras.
Hi, Kyla.
There was extra water stops and Powerade stations.
Hi, Donna. Thank you.
Thank you. And the crowd, I give credit to all the people out there cheering because it was hot for us, but it's hot for them too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Martin.
And,
Thank you. Thanks. Yes. We were the Jessies today.
So much fun. Cannot say enough good
check
things.
My teeth.
Yeah, we did just eat, so sorry. If we had food in our teeth.
We forgot to do a teeth check.
Trying to think, any questions, if anyone has, let us know. But
well, first of all, we ran a lot of the races with Kimberly Estabrook. She has a really great YouTube channel. She had to go. She was going to film with us. She had to leave, so we ran.
We had so much fun with her. She was dressed up as Woody. So
well, she was Woody today. We were Jessie. And then yesterday, we were the Monsters University cheerleaders again, and she was Sully. So it was kind of like meant to be.
Perfect. It really did. It was great. And what did we do the first day? I can't even remember. Oh, we
were Wilderness Explorers.
So it's just been a really fun weekend.
Yes.
Kudos to runDisney. I can't say enough good. I'm so happy with how this race went. Thank you.
They did a great job. Thank you. Thanks.
On every level.
Yes.
It was really good. Character stops. People were wondering, maybe trying to think what character stops. They had Lightning McQueen and Cruise, which is pretty cool. It's a different car.
That was in Radiator Springs.
Oh, and they had Mater and the fire truck.
They had the Cricket from Bugs Life.
Hopper.
I don't know my Bugs Life.
Actually.
Sorry.
And then
my apologies to Bugs Life fans.
They had Flickin' Etta.
Yeah, we gave that a pass because the line was pretty long.
And she's never seen
it. They had, oh my gosh, they had Doug, Russell, and Carl out together, which would have been the most amazing shot. But today it was so hot, we said we're only going to stop for Toy Story characters. We kind of made that deal. But we did break the deal, but
that was early on in the race, so we passed. I'm glad we did. The line was really long.
And then they had Merida.
They had
a horse.
They had a horse.
They had a horse out there. They had her horse. What's her horse's name?
I forget.
What's her? Someone tell us what her horse's name is, because
we'll have to look it up, but we will put it in the comments maybe.
And then they had we came around the backstage, and they had where the stables are. Yeah. They had the horses out there for
the horses that are on Main Street.
Yeah.
The one horse they said on the horse's birthday, the Dapper Dan sang "Happy Birthday" and rode on the carriage with that horse.
Ed the horse. Hi Ed. Mr. Ed.
Happy birthday.
So we got of course we had to stop and get selfies with each of the horses.
Yes.
That was really cute.
Fun. I'm trying to think who else they had in the parks at that point. They had Ratatouille.
Oh yes, they had Ratatouille.
Remy and Emile.
Thank you. Did you get all the? Who's that? I can't see.
Sandra.
Say hi, Sandra.
We really did on the 5K. We got everyone.
We got them all.
Yesterday we got most of them, I think.
Yes.
But today we just, because of the heat, We were afraid the course would get shortened,
Yep.
and we weren't as focused. Maybe we did a couple of them today, but really
We did a
that on the
couple.
other 2 races.
Like there were some that we couldn't get to that were on the list, but we kind of stayed focused and played it smart.
We tried to make smart choices.
Yeah, we made, for the most part, we made
Pretty
smart
smart
choices. We did.
They had Woody up on
like the Frontier Town balcony.
yeah.
Now when Sarah and Leslie went through, it was Woody and Jesse.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool. We waited a long time for Buzz.
We were nervous. That was going to be our
yeah, we were
fatal
like,
mistake.
the whole time we're in line, we're like, should we go, should we go? But that was a cute picture. Well, we had to because Kimberly was Woody.
So we did, and
That was actually a really cute
They
picture.
had really cute little stations with cute signs that said like Disneyland Half.
Yeah, like where you hold the frame.
Yeah,
That
so
was
we
cute.
did that while we were waiting in line. We kind of took turns.
We were smart.
Kimberly got a picture, then she came back and we ran. So killed 2 birds with 1 stone there.
And we got Joy.
Yes, we got Joy
We
right
got
in front,
Joy.
kind of near the castle.
That was really awesome.
Yeah,
the
I've
line
never-
wasn't bad for that
No.
one at all. So we had to get it because Joy for miles. So that was a must get.
and then coming up Main
Oh my
Street,
gosh.
right near the flagpole, was Mickey and Minnie, but they were in like an old-fashioned car, and they had their, you know. I will say this because Mickey and Minnie a lot of times are dressed up. Last year they had all the 60th anniversary costumes on. Yesterday at California Adventure, he has like his director outfit, but they were in their classic dress, classic outfit.
The line was so long.
It was long, and we were like, should
So
we? And we
long.
did it. We did it.
We did it. Well, we took turns holding spots and run to the bathroom. So that was probably good because that was like our last real bathroom
Yes,
stop.
that was a smart move.
So that was a very smart move.
So that picture really.
The bottom
took
of my
our-
hair feels like dried salt. Can you see how gross that looks, everybody?
So gross.
You should smell us.
So that was it regarding characters, right? Street entertainment. There was
They had
the
so
Hawaiian
many.
dancers. They had the Mexican dancers.
Yeah.
They had some bands and cheerleaders.
They had some cars.
Hi, Heather.
Heather! Hi! Heather, this is for you. Hashtag not applesauce. Apple juice. Been up for a long time.
They didn't have as many cars on the car show, which, you know, I guess
That was
that's
expected.
not. Yeah,
It
I
was-
was happy they had some because I
Imagine sitting out there in the.
This stadium wasn't as full in the past, but again, it's 95 degrees
Yeah.
out. I don't want kids. There were
The ones
kids
who
out
were there, they had like brownies and Boy Scouts. Yes, niece.
Nope, I know it.
Just put it on me for a second. Go scratch away. She's scratching her nose.
Trying to think what else.
Do you need a break? Let me hold that for you.
No, I'm good.
What else?
So with this race, and I have felt this in the past, I love it, but mile 10 to 12 and a half is tough.
Well, we lucked out because it was overcast, first of all. And they rerouted us. I guess, maybe Heather, you know, did they originally have us going through that, what is it called, the river part?
No, I think that was changed all
So it was
along.
already changed from before. I thought maybe they rerouted it because it was
that
so
was
hot.
changed, I think, beforehand.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you.
Love you, miss you. Gotta come one year if they have it again. I shouldn't say that anymore. What else? What else? A lot of spectators out with some great signs.
Yes.
We saw the run in Tutu Girls.
Yes.
Sparkle Athletic was out. Oh my gosh, they have this group of people. Okay, so the one gentleman,
Their hashtag.
he did, okay, she's gonna look up the hashtag. I'm gonna hold this.
All right.
I feel like superheroes comes up from this. I really want to do superheroes now, Heather. I really want to do adventures. I'm going to buy me some lottery tickets.
So if you go to Instagram and check out hashtag Andy's Room or hashtag Epic Spectating,
yes,
you'll see some pictures. These people had a whole tent, and inside the tent they made it look like Andy's Room.
it was amazing.
They were all dressed up as characters from
One
Toy
was
Story.
Bo Peep,
Yes.
Woody,
Bo Peep.
Jesse.
It was great.
It was amazing.
We stopped
Well,
there for a little bit.
The gentleman we were talking to, he did the inaugural Disneyland Half, and he did every race for like 11 years.
Yes.
And then, or how many ever, I can't remember. But after that, after they couldn't run anymore, they decided they can't run, they're going to be epic cheerleaders. And last year they had like this big circus theme. We got great pictures. This year they were Toy Story. It was fun. They were giving out red vines. Rob is going to be so mad because Rob
I had like 5 red vine stops. People
Rob
are awesome.
loves the red vines. So we did send him some pictures and he hasn't responded to yet.
You know what?
Because he's probably
Rob, are you mad at us?
Rob, we love you. But they also were giving out Jello shots, which
Oh, yes.
we wisely declined because that
Smart
would not
choices.
have ended well.
Uh-oh, poor connection. What does that mean?
I have no idea. Should we still talk? I don't know. I'm so sorry, folks. This is like our first live.
Very bad connection.
Very bad connection.
Hello? Is it me?
Can someone leave a comment to let us know if we're still live? Because right now we're just staring. Should we stop? Oh, wait.
Oh, Jello shots, you're awesome.
I can still.
All right, thank you. Sorry. I don't know.
Heather was texting me tips before we went live. She's like, remember to be public. Thank you, Heather.
So I don't know. Do you guys have any questions that we're not answering? So we're trying to give the best feedback.
We're really tired because we got up at like what? 2:20, something like that.
Yes.
Oh, we got here early for every single. Oh, we got to talk about Kevin and the live show. Oh my gosh.
We have we're a little bit of groupies now.
Yes,
for the
we're
new
a little bit
runDisney. You know, sorry, John Pucky.
They have a new. I still love you, John Pucky. They had like a new announcement.
You've been replaced, John
I don't know if
Pucky.
he's been here before, but his name.
He wasn't here last year.
Kevin, what's his last name?
His name is Kevin Gregg, and he was like, they have Carissa and Andrea, which are, Carissa's at most races.
Carissa and Andrea, they were great.
But Kevin was out in the crowd, kind of before the race, up before the stage, and kind of would just do some interviews, and he was great. Like
he was fantastic.
I'm not trying to be negative, but I remember last year, the announcer, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it, and this guy was fantastic. I loved him.
He was great.
He was really charming, likable, fun. He knew the Disney stuff, so he knew like who characters were, and he asked, and he was really good. So we're gonna post some pictures of him.
Yeah,
he was great. So pre-race entertainment, they don't have character pictures, but I felt like they did what they could with the time beforehand. They showed off anyone who was like really dressed up. They would bring them to the front and like line them up and give a little shout outs, and not to be braggy, but Joyful Miles represented. We represented y'all with some great characters. So now we're like that with the DJ and the announcer, but it made it fun. So again,
it always helps to dress to the theme.
Dress to the theme.
Yes, it helps to dress to the theme. Exactly. So the morning was really fun. I mean, we really have no complaints. I know there's a lot of. I don't know. I know runDisney is under fire now, and we actually, Jackie saw the director.
Okay, so I see these like two men and a lady in a black runDisney polo, but they look kind of
official.
They looked important. So I walked up to them and I'm like, "Excuse me, do you work here? And are you someone important?" And they got really nervous.
They got like we were about to like go crazy.
And I was like,
complain.
"Don't worry, I'm not going to yell at you." And so then they kind of like were like. And then, we just let them know how amazing they did. And then come to find out it was the race director. So,
yes, it was about Heather. It was like about, I wasn't at Tink, but we heard the recaps from Nicole and Jenna-Lynn, and it was, we have no complaints. Absolutely no complaints. They were amazing with the heats, the characters, the expo.
We didn't even ask about Lightside and Tink because we just, especially when we met them, like I just really wanted to compliment them. I'm sure they've been hearing stuff all weekend.
They did a great job.
I just said this, I come all the way from Buffalo to do this because, and I would do it every year because it's so amazing. And I just said I hope there's some more in the future. That's all I said. And they did you hear that? I don't know if you heard that. And they said we hope too. But
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he goes, we hope too.
Yes.
So that's all I got. That means they don't know either.
Right, right.
So, really.
I need my glasses next time I do this because I feel like I'm doing this all the time. I'm so sorry.
So they said CMs were asking or tallying the amount of people asking about light side and dark side.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
I knew going into this, no one's going to know. No one's going to tell us. Like, if I went up to a desk and asked,
we didn't even.
Do you think the person working at the runDisney desk? Oh yes, we're not having it.
They're not in charge. They're not making decisions. They don't have answers.
And when they make the decision, they're going to do it across the board. Not to me. So, I hope so, especially for those who are signed up already, people who've signed up.
Yes, Disney Mom, everyone. Yes.
I hope so, but I just knew that it wasn't going to find out at the race today.
Yeah. And I mean, it is what it is. I know runDisney does not want to be in the situation. They do not want to be in the situation. So, I mean...
I think they were a little nervous, too, about possibly shortening. So they had these flags, I guess, race condition flags. They started at yellow. and they told us if it gets to red, they may change the course. It did get to red when we were about mile 10 or 11.
I noticed that the 11-mile water stop.
And I noticed it was still yellow around 8 or 9.
Right.
So by the time we finished, it was at red, but I think most people were completely done by that point. I have heard of someone, like people getting swept. Am I getting shaky? Sorry.
No, I was going to give you a break.
I did hear people getting swept all the way up to 11.5 miles.
So we did hear that they were going to do harder sweeps. Yeah. They were going to be a little bit more.
It's tough because you're on the city streets right up until the last tenth of a mile, pretty much.
Right.
So they need to open the road. So they probably are pretty strict with sweeps here in Disneyland races.
Yeah.
But I think this one was a lot of perseverance for a lot of people. A lot of costumes were so
my God
warm. I look at people. I thought we were bad with our ears and our cow socks, but
we actually thought about not wearing the cow socks and these too. But these actually make great sweatbands to dab.
And I'm glad we wore the ears. We almost chickened out of those.
Yeah.
With wearing visors, but.
And look at these. We got these from the OtterBox.
They had an OtterBox like tent at the finish area, and they had a wheel, and you could spin and win either like chapstick, sunscreen, or sunglasses. So the boy that worked there, he kind of like helped our wheel go toward the sunglass section. So, yes. And we and speaking of, they had those towels
after every race.
We got a towel. So we saved them and then cut them in half so they weren't so big, and then they were great for dabbing the sweat.
Yeah, they were very great. So
I do think going into the race knowing it's going to be hot,
it
changes your mentally. Like sometimes you get out there and you don't realize how bad it was, and there was a lot of fear.
Sorry for being shaky, guys. Sorry, I'm rearranging. You got it?
Yep.
I have a battery charger hanging on. That's why we're so heavy.
I got my elbow resting. So I think going into this kind of being scared, afraid they'd shorten it, we were just happy to be there. You know, even if they shortened it, I did see a couple people down with medics surrounding them. I don't think they like passed out, but they just weren't feeling well.
And we did see they also had medics.
We definitely altered our race.
Yeah,
as long as we knew we weren't going to get swept, we were happy. We didn't run. Like, we ran a lot in the beginning up into the parks. We ran through the parks except for character stops. And then once we got out on the road, we threw in some intervals. We were doing 1 and 45. 1 minute run, 45 second. But you know what? We get so excited and we see so many things on the side of the road that that thing kept beeping and I wasn't even paying attention.
I'd be like, let's just run. What we're supposed to be doing.
I'm like, are we walking or running? I think at the end we switched, we were getting tired. We were just doing 30-30s.
And then we did take a little bit of a, can you read that better than me?
Oh, she loves the picture with Groot.
Oh my gosh.
I love
Heather.
No, I swear, I think he wants me to adopt him and bring him to Buffalo, and he'd live at my house.
And Heather, I don't know if you've ridden Gardens of Galaxy yet, but it was amazing. Amazing.
And
it was fantastic.
if you watched our old podcast, her and I were both really mad they switched it to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Sorry, Soren. Sorry. You'll write it soon.
We were mad of the switch.
We were very grumpy. We were like, why'd they have to change Tower of Terror? So we were grumpy. So we had to send Rob a little bit of a retraction that he was right.
No, I was like, don't get used to it, but you are right, Rob.
A little bit right. It was amazing. We're not going to give details.
All I will say is where Tower of Terror is more of like a thrilling, almost scary ride. This was a fun.
It was fun.
I smiled ear to ear the whole entire ride.
We just smiled.
Oh man.
And the drops are intense. My medal came up and hit my forehead. So Run Disney racers, if you get on Guardian of the Galaxy during a race, Avengers, tuck your medal in your shirt unless you want to lose a tooth.
I know, right? That's awesome.
That would have been awful. But it was great. So, but Disney did a great job. I mean, I guess if I had to like pick out one teeny tiny thing, I still think that they need to have Powerade brought back for the 10K. Especially this weekend. This would have been a big weekend to have Powerade at the 10K, but now that we know that, we're prepared.
And I think we were okay because we really walked a lot, but I would say someone who was running, maybe they would need that a little more, but...
Which, Heather, you know, is why you got to read the event guide, because we didn't read it the last time. But we were smart. Like, we had Gatorades. Like, as soon as we woke up, we all, like, drank a Gatorade right away, and then we had water. So So we were very well hydrated.
Hello, this is Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy. Thanks for joining in. No, but we, I mean, we felt really well hydrated.
So much water that we actually had to go to the bathroom at mile 11.
Yeah, which apparently is a good sign because we were chatting with some of the medic ladies who got to run. Because the people that do the medic, they're allowed to run one race. So we got to chat with some of them. They were very nice. But
I will say this weekend too, got to meet so many people. So fun.
It was amazing. Every time someone came up and they're like, "Oh, you're joyful." I mean, it just made our hearts just sing. And we got to meet so many people at the Joyful Mouse meetup. Thank you, everyone, because Jackey and I were so afraid that no one was going to be there. Hi.
Oh, that's Disney Mom again. Hello,
hi, Disney Mom.
Thank you from Kansas. That's awesome.
So we were like, Jackie's like, well, what are we going to do if no one shows up? And I was like, we'll get a drink and cry.
People showed up. It was like high school when you have the party.
I know. Oops, I'm losing my ears, guys. I'm sorry.
So
I had them pinned during the race.
It was great. So I'm
eared up.
Any questions? Anything you guys want to know about? Trying to think.
Oh, you're welcome. We love doing that. It's a lot of fun.
I can't wait to do the recaps from this. We got a lot of fun stuff this trip.
Yeah.
Cool videos.
And the couple that we actually ran into, they came over and they said that the reason that they were running this race was because of us. Do you remember their names?
They were Buzz and Woody.
We got the names during the video.
Was it Woody and Jesse?
No. That was at Anaheim. When we were running, when we just came into Disney.
Oh, Frontierland,
yeah.
Yes, that was it. They were Buzz and Woody. I'm sorry.
We got them on video. We got their names. Yes. But we hope you guys
it was their first half.
Let us know how it went.
So Florida here. Oh, see, you know the Florida heat. I think it was like 65 when I left home. So for me, we've had a cool summer up north.
Yeah, it was what, 81 or 82 when the race starts.
I don't even know what it is now.
So we were kind of uptight. Well, okay, let me rephrase it. I was kind of uptight.
The construction, I didn't see any when we were running, but I guess they rerouted us around.
Yeah.
Because I never noticed it.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything. I didn't see anything. So I thought the course was great.
It's 87 now, so it's actually...
Did you see? She's asking about Star Wars. Did we see any Star Wars?
We saw when we were on Thunder Mountain. Remember we picked
during the race.
No, we didn't run back there.
Yeah,
we saw it like from the Thunder Mountain Railroad, but you still can't really see anything. Just looks like a big construction. Nothing detailed, like cool yet.
Yeah.
Where you can, or at least for me, where I can tell what it is. Trying to think of anything different from last year. We got to ride the train because that opens. That was closed last year.
Yeah.
And anything different?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. I did love, when we're big Cars fans in our family, like having boys, but I loved that they had a different car. And I forgot his name was Cruz. I know we have it. We have a metal one in my house, but I thought that was really neat because if you've come over and over, you've seen Red, you've seen Mater and Lightning, but I was like, oh my gosh, that would be cool if they brought out like Sally or
we did make a comment when we were running the 5K, how like they had the Cars character out, and it would have been cool to have the Cars theme with the movie, but it was still awesome. The Incredibles medal was awesome. The medals are, and look, wait, Pixar is a spinner. We love our spinners. There's something else too, gentlemen, if you watch this later, thank you for giving us all those great non-character stops, because that really made it fun during the 5K. We got some really cute pictures, and if you don't want to wait in character lines, that just worked out really well. So
the 5K, that was funny. We started literally at the front of A, and she said, "Get out with the spinner." We were the very first to start, and I think we were with the balloon ladies. Yeah, but we took our time. We saw all those stops that you suggested, and it was a little scavenger hunt. We had fun with that.
Coming through the castle, there was no one around us.
We were so slow. We were like near the back.
It was like we're going down a runway, and every single photo pass person, we had them all to ourselves.
I swear it was.
We were like at the end, our pictures were rolling because we were just like cracking up so bad. We were laughing so bad.
First we're like starting like. And then by the end, we're just like
busted out laughing.
We look like such dorks.
So I think we got one of the pictures. We were like, if we don't get one picture that's good out of all this, then we're kind of sad. I think we did get one really good one. So, but it was great. We had a blast. Little, bittersweet. I really do wish they could work things out and bring us back.
We should go live from a ride later. That would be fun.
We will try to go live. I don't know how.
Not on the ride and spoil it.
No. But we'll try to do more live.
It's fun.
We came with all these great plans of all these videos, and it's so hot, and being in the parks is so hot, so we kind of we haven't been doing as much social media as we'd like just because of the heat. But I think do you have anything else?
No, thanks for tuning in.
We're good.
I hope you guys enjoy, and if they have this race next year. This is my favorite race weekend. It's worth the airfare across the country to come out here.
Yes.
It's such a magical world here. This to me is, the parks have not been busy
No,
at all.
Heather, they have not been busy at all because of the heat.
It's the heat. It's actually been good because we were here.
Yeah.
The thing is, last year when we were here, it was the last weekend of the 60th anniversary. So I think last year was busier because of that. And then this weekend, because when I did the inaugural Dumbo Double Dare, it wasn't busy then.
Right.
But then last year was. But this year, I don't know if it's just because of the heat or not. Because it's hot.
Yeah.
I mean, the parks, I mean, they're like, so, like even Groot, what do we wait, 5 minutes? It's just, I think the longest wait we've seen is 45 minutes. But
yeah.
And we did get the Fast Pass Max. That's $10 a day.
That was well worth it. Absolutely well worth it.
No information about any of the races next year.
No.
Still waiting.
No, and we didn't. When we talked to the race director and the guys in charge, we did not even go there.
Yeah. They heard enough.
I don't know if you were when you joined in, but how did he word it specifically about they hope? What was that again?
I said this is my favorite race weekend of all, and I just said I hope there's more in the future, and he just said I hope so too, and that's all he said.
So yeah, we didn't post to him. As someone, I don't remember who it was. Hold on.
I did Avengers and loved
someone
it.
asked.
So you did Avengers. I really want to do it.